guys. Okay, so it's Rhiannon here at Mount Domestic Church. So yesterday, or maybe this morning, it's a mess in here. I can't remember when I put it up, when I posted. I think it was last night. I posted a video about how I've been cleaning out this house. So today, my big project is this homeschool room. And I'm trying to evaluate things that we truly use. Like over here, I have all these little girl cute like kitchen stuff. I have a little table, but I will be honest with you, it is like never used. Like once in maybe like a month or something, and they just sit there. And I'm like, really having a hard time deciding what to do with that stuff. Because I was like, I'm gonna keep it for grandkids, and I'm like, okay. My oldest child is 14. Yeah, technically I could have grandkids the next couple of years or something, but like, they might not even live here, you know what I mean? Like, why am I thinking like that? So I bought all those pieces for $100 2 years ago for my baby girl for her Christmas present. I had sold a whole bunch of homeschool curriculum and I was able to buy all of them. But I'm like, do I really need these pieces? Could they bless somebody else? Yes, they really could. Oh, so I'm trying to think. So that's the first thing. The second thing, let's see if I can show you. Let me see if this works. Okay, so over here, I have that big bookshelf, which is my last big bookshelf in here. And then I have this little black one. So I'll take you guys over and see it in a minute. But I have literally gotten rid of so many books from that little black one. And I'm kind of like, the only thing we use it for now is my son's Xbox games, cases, and his DVDs. So I'm thinking if I can clean that whole thing off today, transfer his games to the big bookshelf, get rid of two shelves worth of books from the big bookshelf and give those away, get rid of the black bookshelf. You know what I mean? Like, I think I could do that. And then back here, I have my new sewing table, and underneath I have, let me see if I can show it to you guys. Take you with me. I have you on my new tripod my friend got me. So over here, underneath, I have this white bin here, and it had tons of fabric in it, and basically all the fabric is gone. So I'm like, I could get rid of those white bins. Over here, I have this like rack of stuff, which is almost empty. And then, walk you around, sorry if you got some vertigo going. I have that one too. I have that rack in the back here. And then I have this rack filled with stuff. So I have so much stinking stuff. So much. And I've gotten rid of so much already. And I'm like, I've got to stop buying. Like, I've got to stop. So I did a no spend year, which lasted like a couple months. Mostly what I did that year, that was 2 years ago, it was in 2020 during COVID. I announced it before COVID started. But I only bought like a dress and a book a month, and then a couple of little things. But as I'm cleaning out this house from all of our moves, we've moved 11 times in 14 years, I am just blown away with all this stuff. Now, I do want to talk about one thing. This is a really chatty video, so hopefully it'll help somebody. But, yeah, so hopefully it'll help somebody. But in our impoverished days, the days where we were really, like, literally poor, I would get so much stuff for free or for, like, dirt cheap, or, like, I see on the side of the road, and I'd be like, we'll use this one day. And I will tell you, I have literally not used any of that stuff, like any of it. It's just gone to storage. And a friend of mine was telling me that another friend of ours, ex-husband, had told her that basically when you get something, you might say, I'll use that one day, but a lot of times it will become a burden. And all of this stuff has literally become a burden for me. It's just constant care and keeping up with it while never using it. And it has kept me from keeping a tidy, joyful home, which I love that Saint Jose Escriva talks about how it's like, as homemakers, we should keep our home cheerful and tidy. I mean, I know it's just a few things, but this is not cheerful and tidy. Like, it's getting there, but this is not. And I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. So today I'm going to do this room, and I'm just, my baby girl, who is 3.5, or like 3, not quite 3.5, we told her, my oldest daughter and I told her that there might be a little girl out there that could be blessed by her stuff. Now, we didn't mean it like there's a specific little girl, but she took it that way. So now as we're cleaning out, she's like, and this can go to the little girl, and this can go to the little girl. So today I'm going to look at this stuff over here, and I'm gonna say, hey honey, why don't we give these things to the little girl? So yeah, I feel like I'm talking to avoid what I need to get started with. But this is really hard. It shouldn't be this hard, but my gosh, it's so hard. One thing too, the last thing I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna start getting going, is all my religious books. It has been really hard to let them go. 2 reasons. One, because I'm like, what if something happens and I have no, I don't have the internet and I can't get these books again, because it definitely won't be the public library or at some store in town. And then I'm like, why do you need them? So that's the first thing I get nervous about. The second thing is I recognize that one of the reasons I have loved having these books so much is because over the years, I thought they made me more Catholic instead of just being a Catholic woman. Like, that was a real struggle for me, especially because I'm a convert, and over the years it was hard for me. Like, I'd always compare myself to other women, Catholic women, like, oh, like, not that I was like, I'm not good enough, but kind of like, you know. And then over the years, as I just grew in my faith and I just like was a Catholic woman, I started to recognize that I just didn't need all these books all the time. Like, they're very helpful, but I don't I don't need them, you know? So there's some that I feel like I'd want to keep because they're lovely and sweet and I want to have them for the kids, but most of them I just don't need. Yes, baby. Okay, I'm gonna get started. All right, but the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go make biscuits, because my friend Nye, she came over and showed me how to can jam. So we made jam and we canned it. We made raspberry and strawberry. So I'm gonna make biscuits this morning, just Pillsbury biscuits, nothing fancy. And then I'm gonna make some decaf coffee for myself. Let the kids have biscuits. I can't have them, it's too much gluten for me. And then I'm gonna get started. Okay, so I took these pictures to put up on like Marketplace or whatever on Facebook. And I took all the individual pictures, and I'm kind of glad I did, because I was able to look back and remember these items. They've been really special and super fun for our kids, and I'm a little sad to see them go, but I just know they were not being used. They were collecting dust, and I really think that they could bless somebody else. So I did feel a little sad, but I'm happy with the choice I made. I also went ahead and put these up as well, and they sold super fast. Okay, so I have done so much in here today. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so my table's a mess, but this row, there was a colorful one just like that one. I sold that one. There was a white piece I showed you guys earlier. I sold that one. There was another white thing under here. I sold that one. And then I sold all the little girl pieces over here. I also cleaned this off completely, and I'm about to take this out to the side of the road. Oh my goodness. Okay, I also cleaned out my little boys' drawers. They were filled with stuff, and I got a couple bins out of them. Okay, so now my husband's gonna help me fill up the van, and I'm gonna take stuff to Goodwill. Okay, so my husband just helped me load all this stuff up in the car. I look crazy in the van, rather. Now I'm gonna go take them all to Goodwill, and then go pick up my daughter from school, come home, make pizza, and then pick up my son, because he has football. And then the weekend starts. He still has football all weekend, I swear. But I'm so excited about getting all that in there and taking it to Goodwill. We got 2, 4, yeah? So 4, 6, 8, 10 bins. 10 bins in the van. And I still, yeah, and I still have more in this house. Gosh. Okay, so I'm getting ready for bed. It was a really good day. I completely got the homeschool room. Like, I got so much done in there. Little boy's room, my baby girl's room. I brought, like I said, 10 bins to Goodwill today. I sat down and made a list of the different rooms in the house, and to try to get an idea of what else I wanted to do. And so I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. I'm just making such good like headway, I guess that's the word, that I want to keep this momentum going. And so I could just get this stuff out. You know, this has been so many years coming, and I'm just so glad to finally be doing it. So I hope this video, or the videos that I'm making on this subject or content or whatever, I hope that they're a blessing to you. And yeah, if you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll talk with you guys later. Bye.